Okay, we're going to talk about a tech challenge today, as you put it. This is a seminal moment. This is success key number 40. I'm Dr. Rutherford, chiropractor, certified functional medicine practitioner.
Dr. Reno Gates, board certified
I say
chiropractic
this every week because
neurologist,
he makes me say that.
and also a chiropractor. Yes, I do.
So tech, we're going to talk about technology, and this is a serious issue. We think it's a very serious issue, actually. So I don't want to get too jovial about it, but we're going to talk about personal devices.
Yes.
And/or computers.
I was talking with a colleague this weekend, and she was saying to me, "Why are my patients so stressed out?" And I said, "Well, yeah, welcome to the club, because so are my patients." And we were talking about some of the trends that have occurred in our society over the last 20 years. And if we close our eyes, we mentioned this in our other broadcast, but if you close your eyes and take yourself back to 1996, what was life like then? It seemed like life was maybe slower. We didn't have as much information coming at us. Frankly, email didn't even exist then. And then also we didn't have social media. TV programs seemed to be simpler. We had less options. And so the point is that we feel that our patients are constantly kind of on the treadmill, so to speak. You're in the rat race. And a lot of people seem to zone out or check out into social media. And so we wanted to make a technology challenge for our patients. Let's just be fair and say, let's try not to look at any social media, try not to be doing your emails. And I'm going to do this too, after 7 p.m. And let's just see how we feel for a week.
Yeah. You're overstimulating your brain.
Exactly.
I mean, the brain needs proper stimulation. It needs oxygen. It needs proper blood sugar. It needs a lack of inflammation or autoimmune responses to work right. He's giving you exercises. Those exercises are to stimulate your brain. I don't know how many of you may have done too many of those exercises on occasion and felt that, like, maybe you felt a little, maybe not so good, or maybe a little rattled, a little nauseous. That's what these things are doing to your brain. They're overstimulating your brain. Your brain is only made to be able to assimilate so much stimulation at a time. Those of you who are in care, your threshold for stimulation is here. And as you're getting your diet better, and as you're getting your inflammation down and your blood sugar under control and your hormones better, and whatever it is that your particular aspect of your case is, your threshold is going up and up and up and up. But our society has upped the game on stimulating you, trying to market to you 24 hours a day. I use my cell phone to read the newspaper, to look at the sports scores, and to do research. And I'm tell you, things don't seem to pop up on research as much as reading the newspaper and looking at the sports scores, and things are always popping up. People are always trying to divert your attention. For those of you who have ADD, ADHD, and all those other types of things, the whole world is trying to make you worse and perpetuate what's going on. And then it's been shown that if you are stimulating your brain, I forget, so much hours before you go to sleep, 2 or 3 hours before you go to sleep, it's going to affect your sleep patterns, aside from the fact that you're perpetuating the very things that Dr. Gates is trying to calm down with those little red glasses or those rose-colored glasses, and the exercises, strengthening your frontal lobe, and the supplements and all that type of stuff. It's just like he's putting it in, and then it's coming out the bottom when you start overstimulating your brain.
Yeah, and I said to one patient the other day, Dr. Rutherford and I and a friend took a trip out to Pyramid Lake, and it was so tranquil out there. And we said, what would it be like if you grew up out here? And really all you had to do, you had to catch some fish, you had to maybe get some meat.
Yeah, and the Indians did that.
Exactly. And you just kind of survived, and you lived a daily routine like that. When it got dark, you went to bed, or you had a fire, and then eventually you went to bed. I'm not trying to get too far out there with you, but the point is that we have completely lost that. And when we look at our societal problems, when we look at a lot of the problems affecting our patients, where at least 50% of the population has anxiety, and frankly, most of our patients have anxiety and insomnia, looking at these basically day-to-day factors that are driving your brain into stress are important. So let's just do a technology challenge. Let's not do any social media, any emails after 7 p.m. Watch a show with your family. Talk to people. Let's talk. Get out and get some fresh air.
Take a walk.
Take a walk. And then report back to us in a week and let us know how you feel. I want to hear feedback. And we really appreciate the feedback on the surveys. We got more in the second week. We'll probably bring that up next week because we're compiling all the data. But give us your feedback this week in terms of how you feel if you take this technology challenge, and I hope that you do. And let's see, hey, do you have to take less Gabacort at night? Maybe you don't need as much melatonin. Fantastic. I don't want you to have to take these supplements. Let's just do some lifestyle strategies to maybe make a change and a shift.
Yeah, watching patients and observing patients as they went through care and observing what worked and what didn't work and getting feedback is how we got where we are.
Mm-hmm.
So we really appreciate if you did this, and we're hopeful and cautiously optimistic we're going to get some positive feedback. And if we do, it'll just maybe add one more thing to our arsenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay? So we will see you next week.
Thanks for watching.